Hit the
for
live
it.
button.
Yeah, we're already
Live from Saturday.
just
Live
do it
from
live.
New York.
Just north of
Live.
Seattle, Washington. It's drone therapy and the drone therapy zone. But I'm going to click this video here first. Well, we got a few people here. Did you see this? I haven't even gone live yet. And Jim's done busted my balls. Look, where's it? I got to find it. It's up here somewhere.
Are you not live?
No, we're live now. We were live a minute ago, but I played the intro first.
Are we on?
Jim's like, wow, there's an awful lot of thumbs up. What if the show is crap?
All right.
Here we go. Here it goes. Geez, LOL. Lots of thumbs up. What if the show's crap? Ron gets in right at the timer. It's like he's like, oh my God, he's in the parking lot smoking the bowl before he gets into work. You know, I gotta clock in.
In a few years since that happened.
But you know,
Right.
either that or it was like, you know, I'm gonna shotgun this beer before I go clock in. Anyway, so glad to have everybody here. We just came off the 4th of July holiday. So everybody got some drone pictures. Everybody got to fly some stuff. I'm going to go around the room, let everybody give you kind of an update on what's going on with them, what's happening. Then we're going to get into the Mini 3. I will give everyone an update on when and if I ever get a Mini 3. And the other gentlemen can tell you their experiences thus far with their Mini 3. And I'm going to start off with Bob, I think.
Well, hi everybody. I got to take the Mini 3 out on 4th of July morning, and I spent a good 2-3 hours out and had a wonderful time. I have a really cool story how I ran into 3 other drone pilots in the same little park in Henderson, Nevada. And 2 of them were brand new, and one of them flies a Matrice 300. And so it was a great time. Everybody became old farts instantaneously. And yesterday, I brought my wife home from the hospital.
Yeah.
So,
awesome! Yay!
She's down the hall here and causing me trouble already, you know?
Well, that's exactly good. Let's roll over to Chuck.
I have something new. It was Christmas in July in the Covaction house today. See?
Oh,
wait, there's more.
Yeah,
there's also more. This.
His stocking stuffer. His stocking stuffer.
The dual 1-inch.
Yeah, we're ready to rip. So we're going to do the software update on this thing right now and check the temperature and stuff during the show.
Oh, great.
Ooh, that was at the next gentleman's
yeah, somebody had a good idea. That guy.
Yeah. How's it going, guys?
So what's your experiences thus far with the Mini 3?
With the Mini 3, I've flown it twice. The girlfriend's flown it a lot more. It's pretty nifty, does a nice job. The firmware update looks like it's done pretty well, but I haven't gotten to take it out too far, like I have with the Mavic 3, so we'll probably be looking at doing that this weekend.
Oh, very cool, very cool. So what was it that made you suggest to Chuck to do the firmware update on air?
Well, I ended up doing the firmware up. We got our drone probably 2-3 weeks ago when DJI was sending out their drones, and it got very hot. It's a gigabyte. It's about a gigabyte download, so it ended up sitting there for, I don't know, a good 10, 15 minutes downloading, and the battery got very hot. There's no cooling mechanism inside. That's one of the things that a lot of the YouTube videos were talking about, was it gets hot and it ends up feeling very hot to touch. So I think for our experimental pleasure, we can watch Chuck's house potentially burn up, or he can put a
I don't have my fire extinguisher.
Oh, no.
Do I need my fire extinguisher on hand for this?
I mean, I'm not.
I'll be yelling downstairs, Lori, get the fire extinguisher!
Just get a bucket of water ready.
Next up, Ron.
Hello, Bill. Thank you so much. I've been doing good. I didn't get to fly much over the 4th of July holiday weekend, and the weather's bad today, so haven't had any recent flights. But I'm looking forward to Chuck's demo. His updating his heat test. I did both the firmware updates, the back-to-back firmware updates last week for the Mini 3 Pro, and I saw no overheating issues at all. I mean, it was inside on the desk and air conditioning, but I saw no issues.
Well, see, they're doing their initial firmware updates.
Right.
So, I think there was like the first or second one addressed the issue, or they kind of cooled it down.
Exactly. When I did my first one, now what the drone does through the later firmware updates turns like the camera, the gimbal, it turns a lot of stuff off.
Turns a lot of stuff off. That makes sense.
Heating or whatever. So it'll be I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with yours tonight, Chuck.
Well, it's just kind of like I'm ready to rip on it. Let's see.
Well,
checking the temperature with this thing.
Very cool. But before we get into that, we all want everyone to keep in your thoughts and prayers our good buddy Sean Oz. I don't know, is he in recovery yet? I
haven't heard.
The surgery was like 4 hours delayed today, so he was going crazy. I was, telling people to hit his messenger. I was hitting his messenger because I know he had to be going bananas. They had him fasting since last night.
Oh my God, that's the worst part of anything.
And he was just like, I want to eat, man.
And he's been working out, so he's got to be like, wants to fuel up.
So just keep him in your thoughts. Get over to his channel. Watch as many videos as you can completely. Comment on as many videos, even if you've already watched them before.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get over there and show him that because he's going to be laid up for a while. He's not going to be making any videos. He's not going to be able to he's not going to be able to working in the shop for a while. So I don't know. Of course, Sean's going to figure out some way. He'll be a left-handed tattoo artist before it's over with.
Oh boy.
So who knows? Okay. With that being said, anybody got any new videos or anything coming up? I want to do that at the beginning of the show tonight. Anybody got new videos coming out here in the next few days, or any new events going on that they want to bring up for the community?
Still producing for Covaction. We have a couple of things we're working on. Nothing's done. Maybe by this weekend. And 2K Drones is Saturday, 10:30 Eastern. What's that? 7:30 in the morning. Almost stupid o'clock on the West Coast.
Yeah, I don't usually make the actual live stream.
Yeah,
I usually hit the replay.
You got to set the alarm for me, man. Keith sets the alarm to get up for you. Remember?
Sometimes.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Well, I'll browbeat him. I'll browbeat.
Okay, anybody? Bob, you got anything coming up?
I got out at 5:30 in the morning on 4th of July, and I went out to a couple really rural spots outside, like at the very edge of Las Vegas, where the humanity stops and it's nothing but desert. And I got a lot of really good stuff there, and I want to put it together here relatively soon here and get it out rapidly here. So I should have something out. I did put a little 4th of July thing where I flew by one of my neighbors' houses who had like 50 flags in his front yard. And then I tried Active Track for the first time on my Mini. And I said, follow me home. And I had to walk about 3 blocks down, down the street. And I ran it at 300% speed and tried to get Benny Hill sounding music behind it.
I enjoyed it. It was pretty cool. It was actually pretty cool. Okay, Chuck, we're ready.
All right, let's do it. Let's check the initial temperature of this bird before I power it up.
Okay,
it's warm in here. 94.8 right now. It's pretty warm in here.
Okay, it's cooler than when you started earlier.
Yeah, but now I'm going to power it up.
I'm a little worried that your thermostat or your little temperature gauge is going to tell you that you're dying and you need to go to the hospital.
It's
All right,
an AI. It's an AI thermometer. It's going to say temperature 130 degrees, dialing 911 now.
It's a little temporal.
Okay, it says it's
temporal thermometer.
says it's updating.
The thermometer?
No.
The drone.
It says it's updating. DJI Care Refresh. No.
Oh, here we go.
No.
That's what we suggested. That's the first thing Angel said was you need to. He's like, I had to put a fan on it and everything.
I had a fan blowing directly into it, and it didn't get hot at all.
All right.
That's what I said.
I did my first.
Well, I'm at
one
1%.
on ice block. One of these cooler blocks.
1%.
I'm at 1%. It's holding at 95.5 degrees Fahrenheit.
95.
Everything will be in Fahrenheit because we're in the USA. You guys who measure in Celsius.
Okay, well, you can give us periodic updates on that. How far you are along and what the temperature is. Okay, here's a question I wanted to ask. Did you all notice how quick they fixed the issues with the Mini 3 Pro as compared to how long they made everyone wait for just features on the Mavic 3?
It's still not done with the Mavic 3. I told you tonight, this new RC for the Mini 3 Pro already works on a 5 gig network, whereas my RC Pro doesn't.
See, that makes me wonder.
It's already a step ahead.
About something in the future of them using that as a reason, because they'll say, "Oh, the range." No, the range is for 5G. You have to give them 5G so that they'll have the range that they need. You know,
Which is a lie, but okay.
For safety reasons. You know, you have to, because everything's internal now. So, you know, anyway.
Well, we're still downloading the firmware on the.
But here's
the
here's the thing. Here's what if the parts were more readily available for the Mini 3 Pro than they were for the Mavic 3. So, you know, they're like, okay, this is or vice versa, because it seemed like it took forever for them to get the Mini 3 Pro here, but the Mavic 3 seemed to be available pretty quick, right? You understand what I'm saying? You don't see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I had my Mavic 3 like within a day or two after it was announced, so forth and so on.
I wasn't in a hurry to get the thing, and I should have waited even longer.
Hey, Chuck, who did you get your Mini 3 Pro from?
Drone Nerds.
Drone Nerds, right?
They still have them. I had a friend who ordered one tonight.
I had a report today from one of my subscribers that B&H Photo, if you order from the Mini 3, it's shipping like, today if you order from B&H.
Yeah.
And I saw Amazon says July 14th or something if you order today.
Yeah, well, Best Buy had stuff that you could get like on the 7th or 8th, but then their new shipment ran out again. So
anybody find single batteries?
Ordered from DJI, and it shipped it shipped as soon as he ordered it.
Ooh, I'm like Sweet 16. Yeah, I just click the like button. Everybody else can copy me if you'd like.
Let's see. Wait a minute. How pissed off everybody is. What is that? I'm hearing something weird.
Where are we at here? 25% download. The
What's the
drone's
temperature?
just idling. What's the drone doing when it's idling? How hot's it get?
I don't know. You're telling us because you're
103.6. 103.6 and just sitting here doing nothing.
103.6.
Sitting on my desk.
Okay,
It hasn't even started to update yet because I'm downloading the update.
Up 10 degrees.
Yeah.
9 degrees.
I'll be like this
in a
pretty
few
soon.
minutes.
I'll have Lori bring up some marshmallows for me. Make s'mores in my office.
So has anyone found single batteries for sale yet?
Just buy a Flymore kit, Bob. You'll have like lots of batteries. You'll have 2 hubs and
Okay,
it's not that much money. Just do it.
I don't want that case to begin with. I found the best case I got. I got a new case for mine.
Yes,
All
I
right.
have mine.
My God, you guys pack heavy. I got to carry this stuff on an airplane to like.
That is dedication, right?
That's
This is,
more
that
like
is
it, Bob.
dedication.
A sling.
That's more like it.
Sling case. It's a Canon case. I don't know if you can see the Canon label there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you get the
Canon
little
case.
wraparound?
Fine.
There, don't let it fall out. But I see your stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. But everything.
How you holding the
fits in
props?
there.
How you supporting the props together? They sell a little. You can get a little band.
Well, I'm using this Velcro strap thing here.
I have Velcro stuff too that works
Yeah.
really great for the Mavic 3.
I have
too.
a custom rubber band.
batteries, the drone, the controller, and I got this much room up here left for something else.
Wait, what? That's cool, Bob. So
Yeah, and it folds over. Hold on. Wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
And another compartment opens over here. And where am I missing this? There's pockets in here and this section in here. And yeah. And you can sling it over your shoulder, and it's got a strap for a tripod or something to fit in there.
Does that looks like it's personal item size for TSA? I mean, so you're good.
Yeah.
So you can still carry your regular.
Purse.
Yeah, you can carry a regular duffel with you, but your drone stuff can be in that bag, which is exactly what I do.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I do.
Yeah.
I'll have my backpack.
bag.
I'll have my Mavic 3, my Mini 3, the batteries, and the remotes and stuff, and then everything else will be like something else.
Wait. Here we go. Just hang on, Michael. We're going to discuss that too.
It was a gift from Canon.
Oh,
that's very nice of them.
There you go.
Yes.
But yeah, this is my airplane bag.
Is that low pro?
We've gone off the charts. I can't measure any hotter. I'm sorry, because a person would be dead.
Oh,
They'd be dead.
really?
Exactly.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
the range of that thermometer, if that's a
Is
human
limited.
thermometer, won't go past the
Yeah, I don't have.
110.
I have an infrared one lost in my basement.
All right, keep talking. I got to go get another energy drink because
Well, let me go.
It's
I'm yawning
okay.
already.
I mean, hey,
I'm gonna
you
I'll
gotta
take
just
everybody's
one
name.
thing.
I'll go see if
So
I can
Tammy
find
G.
it.
No.
Oh, what the hell? He's leaving now. I gotta wait.
So, Ron,
ahead.
did you get my message about everybody should be knowing they have to update each battery?
Yes.
Yeah, we always have to do that.
Yep. And I always get caught with that. I'm always the person out in the field. I get ready to take off. I think, oh, there's a new firmware update. Well, the firmware update's from 6 months ago. It's the one battery I forgot to update.
See, Chuck
Yeah.
sent me a picture earlier, right? And it was he had the Mini 2 on one side, and then he had the Mini 3 on the other side. And he was charging the Mini 3. And well, I was like, I knew he had the hub, the plus.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, why are you not, using the hub to charge him and not using the drone? And he was like, well, and I was told him, I said, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to, you can do it however the hell you want to. I was like, me personally, I don't like heating up the internals of my drone during the charging process. I would rather, that's what I use the hub for. So, and I just told him, I said, I'm anal about shit like that. I said, so I would rather use the hub. I said,
The less wear and tear on the electronics of the drone.
yeah. And I said, besides that, you're going to have to update each battery. And he was like, yes, yep. Uh-huh. So, I mean,
is there any speed difference between using a hub or charging the battery in the drone? Is one method faster than the other?
I do believe the hub is a little bit faster.
Okay.
So,
The hub did it fast. Yeah, the hub did it pretty quick. I used the Mavic 3 charger in, and it felt like it was probably, I don't know.
well, see, because we don't know for sure what all it has to pass through in order to charge the battery. So we don't know what part. Whereas the hub, it's just a direct connection. It doesn't have to worry about something overheating or anything like that. So what's weird is how many things are turned on in there to make that battery get that hot.
Got it. All right.
Oh, he's got even more. Tammy's telling everybody, hey.
112.
Hi, Tammy.
So you can hit it like the laser.
112.
Ah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
Wait, I'm blind. I can't see. Oh, it's in my eyes. It's in my eyes. Oh, God.
Bill, do you do workers' comp for this call here? I think my eyesight is damaged now.
So it's installing the firmware, and it's at it's not that hot. It's 84% installing the firmware.
Okay.
Maybe it's gotten better over time.
For a reference, Chucksha had another drone there
111.
for an update and measure, like, is it any hotter than any other drone?
How hot is
Yeah.
the drone to touch? Chuck.
How? No, it's not bad.
And he picks it up and it's melted to his fingers.
No.
Ah!
Now, the only time I had a problem was that very first update from, when it was first
It's like
out of the
hovering
cart.
around 100 degrees. Moving it
Maybe
helped
they-
it. Shouldn't have moved it.
maybe that's one of the first things that goes in now is to turn all that stuff off. It's like a precursor to any of the firmware updates. Since they've already realized that that's what, the first thing that goes in is it goes in and turns everything off, and then it proceeds with the rest of the update.
What's it doing? Now it's doing a system update on this thing. When the hell did that decide to happen?
It's put new firmware for that also, Chuck.
Okay, I want to ask
it's doing everything at once.
Oh, we do it all. We don't do piecemeal. It's across the board.
It's multitasking.
Doesn't all this go? Will all this go through Assistant 2 now? I think there's a new
Assistant
update
to consumer.
Yeah, we'll do the Mini 3 Pro.
Hey, while Chuck's doing these updates here, is everybody aware that the flap got an update today? It got updated to 1.6.9 today.
What did?
Yeah. But all it says is
you get 1.69 on DJI RC there before the night's over.
It just all it does is tell you it fixes bugs and improves the quality of the app. What bugs did it fix, man? I want to know.
Inquiring minds want to know.
I'll never know now.
Here's something I noticed. Here's the thing. From everything I've read online, Assistant 2 will not work to update the Mini 2. You can download flight logs, but you can't update.
Why do they always do it this way? Nothing ever works with anything else. You need 15 versions of Assistant on your computer to handle all your
stuff.
stuff.
Has anybody else been able to actually update the firmware on the Mini 2 using Assistant 2? Because one of our friends...
I never get Assistant 2 out unless I got an issue of some sort.
It's the only way I do it. I don't know why I decided to.
I only do it the other way.
Not doing it over the air.
I want to do it the way most people are doing it.
So what you're saying
the questions I get.
So you have to put on a different toggle and use the old plug, and you get yours to work that way. Is that what you're saying, Bob?
No, I plug it in with a USB-C into a Windows computer.
Right, but the Mini 2 does not use a Windows 2C connection, or is it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to... Either way, I can't get it to work on Assistant 2. You understand what I'm saying? I can download flight logs. Okay, y'all keep talking. I'm
not sure what you were talking about.
I can't get it
I'm talking about the Mini 3 and the Air 2S.
Not being able to download firmware with the
Mini 2.
The DJI Assistant 2.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. Have people been able to update their Mini 2 with the Assistant 2 app? Because all I've been able to do is download flight logs. Because I noticed that Charlie is over somewhere in another country. Charlie Mafia is over in another country somewhere
in South America, but I think he's heading home now.
Right. But he was trying to update.
He's in Peru or someplace like that.
Right, but he was trying to update his Mini 2 using Assistant 2. And as far as I knew, it was the only drone that you couldn't actually physically hook up to Assistant 2 and get it to update. That's what I'm saying. Now, Mini 3, all that stuff, yes. But all I've ever been able to do with my Mini 2 is get it to download flight logs.
Don't know.
I'm trying to think. I'm drawing a blank here.
Well, I'm asking the chat too. Oh, he was in Brazil.
Sorry, I got my South American.
That's okay. I mean, I had not. That's what I had. Because I'm definitely going to talk about the Hub Exoson drones here in a bit.
Okay. Is Charlie coming on with us later in the show, Bill?
Oh no, Charlie. I've already made friends with Charlie. So, I can't remember. It's like I was telling the guys before we went live. I don't remember somebody had flown one recently.
An Exo?
Yeah, and I made a comment on it,
Kelly Shores has one.
Yeah, I know that, but I don't. It may have been Kelly's video. But anyway, I made a comment about being a
stop. Sorry, Alexis heard one of us start talking.
Uh-oh.
Alexa.
You're good. You're good.
I should have said, how's the weather? Anyway.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Oh, she did hear me.
Let's ask her about the assistant too. Maybe she knows what's going on with that in a minute too.
Well, anyway, let me go.
I'm going to bring her in the panel right now. Give me an extra screen, Bill.
Okay, bring her in here. You got the link. So anyway, I made the comment about being a rebrand, and he said something about being involved with the company for the past 2 years, and that maybe I should go out and fly, and rather than talk about things I didn't know about.
But who said this?
Charlie,
really?
Yeah, he responded to me in a comment that way. To which I replied after I looked it up on the internet to make sure, because I knew it was fairly recent. I said, "Oh, you mean
Ooh, it does get warm
within the last 2 years? You mean from the infamous live Hubsan Mini Pro curtain call? You were already there, huh?" And he was like, "Oh, no, that was right about the time that we got involved." And I'm like, "But that was just 6 months ago, and you told me 2 years, and it was like sugar and spice and everything nice from that point on." And I'm not saying that Hubsan doesn't make a decent drone. They make a decent drone, but Hubsan had their stuff priced a little high for their product anyway. And now the Exos, and I noticed that he was on with Johnny Drone Flyer and them earlier, and Ray. And what's one of the gentlemen? It's the teacher. It's on Half Chrome. What's his name? Do you know, Ron?
You mean Jack or Chris?
I'm not sure whichever one's the teacher, coach, which I don't know. I don't want to say his name and be wrong.
Yeah.
So I would have a 50-50 chance about saying Jack or
Chris.
Okay. And anyway, he was talking about how now that they were somehow directly involved with the production at Hubsan. So no matter what, and that's the Jack. Okay, Manny's telling me Jack. So it's Jack.
Yeah.
And he was saying that no matter what in the U.S., so they are the exclusive vendors of, and they're no longer Hubsan in the U.S., they're Exo drones. So technically they are really a melding of the two companies. That's why there are some minor physical differences that you'll notice than from the original Hubsan model.
You mean cosmetic differences?
Yeah, there's some little differences here and
cosmetic,
there.
Yeah.
Not just that, though. I understand that there's a few like chip upgrades here and there for certain models, some different motors, some different ESCs. Again, it's all a good idea, but a lot of this stuff, and we've all known this for years, and it's something that we've all griped about, especially in the toy side of the market. The products are what they call proprietary, which means they've set them up so that you can't get them from but that company, that parent company to begin with. And I've noticed that he had mentioned before that, oh, well, yeah, there's so many ESCs and there's so many controllers. And I'm like, yeah, but 95% of those are proprietary. So you're going to have to modify stuff to fit each one of those that you're going to purchase to create it. And you're going to eventually come up with a brand new drone. True. I totally get that. So, and then I think he said something to the effect of that the Exo wasn't planning to go against DJI. But then I got to looking on their website, and they even blatantly come out and say, well, we're not on any entity list like some other Chinese companies. And I'm sitting here thinking, wait a minute, are they the only democratic company in China, or do they not pretty much have to answer to the government just like every other company in China? So yeah, I get that, and the guys are being innovative. I'm not griping about that. I'm not saying that at all, but they're way too expensive. I myself have talked about Hubsan making a decent product, but it's got its place, and it's on the bottom cheaper end of the market, not the $700-800 into the market. What do you all think of that?
But Bill, I agree with everything you just said. I'm not staying up for EXO at all. But you know, for that price bump, what EXO's offering, Hubson has terrible customer service and terrible return policy. You get a bad drone, you have to spend $200 to ship it back to mainland China, or whatever. And it's for a $700 drone, you have to spend $200 to ship it back. What EXO brings to the table is, if you have a problem with this overpriced drone, at least you can ship it for free to Utah or wherever they're at or whatever, and somebody will pick the phone up at the other end if you call with troubles. So how much? I mean, again, I'm asking. This isn't. I'm not rhetorical question. How much is that peace of mind worth?
So they're just getting the care refresh money up front.
Nothing. Is it worth $5? Is it worth $100?
Look at Stevie. Look at Stevie.
Yeah.
EXO for life.
EXO for life. Well, okay. I guess part of here's the thing. The market for camera drones are guys like us. They're the older guys. Now, if EXO was doing FPV drones, was doing FPV drones and stuff, then those young bucks, perfect. Their marketing, fantastic. But to me, it looks like it's been marketed like a paid-for YouTube channel. Like somebody who's wanted to do commercial, become a commercial YouTube entity, and they have paid a producer to, that's the way they've done it. So that's how they're impressing people. And they're using, don't get me wrong, they're using the upper echelon of our community. But a lot of us who've been, floating around in the community for a few years, I love all those guys. And from time to time, I still watch their videos. But I haven't, and I'm not trying to be a smart ass. Everybody here knows, as time has gone on, I've learned my drone. I have an understanding of my drone. So I value my opinion and the people that are closest to me, like these guys right here. I don't always watch, Billy comes on once in a while. I still try to watch Billy's videos once in a while. I still watch Kelly's once in a while because Chris has got in there and started making some funny stuff, but most of my time is spent working here with the business and the clients, and in whatever I can watch in Costa Rica.
Pretty hot, by the way.
So,
116 degrees. Yeah, it's been done for a while, but I was letting it cook for a while. It's 116 Fahrenheit. That's as hot as it got.
And it didn't shut down.
No, it's warm though.
So if you were outside and it was 90 degrees sitting on the pad and you let it sit there for 10 minutes, it'd shut down.
I'm thinking probably.
Yeah, that's not too bad then.
Don't make my mistake on that. Chuck, I took it out and tried to fly right after I did an update. And then I did the calibration. I did an IMU, and then I did a compass calibration on it. And then I took it out to fly, and it got not even 2 feet off the ground and then landed, and the controller said, overheated.
Yeah, I could see that.
Don't wait for a while to go take that out.
Well, the places it's going first aren't exactly the warmest of places. So Central New York isn't like crispy hot. And then
probably cooler than the driveway in Las Vegas, where where
it's like 110 degrees, like in the shade.
I'm gonna go melt in 2 weeks. I'm gonna go melt in 2 weeks.
Yes.
And we Bob and I realized we're not gonna be able to hook up. Because
I thought we had the perfect solution going there, and he's coming in on one morning and I'm leaving for Europe the very next morning. The morning is the only time to fly here, so
this thing feels good.
Yeah.
But wait a minute, did Angel made a statement earlier. He was basically what I got of it was, once you're spoiled with the Mavic 3, the Mini 3 Pro is, shall we say, climactic.
Yeah, I think that would be a good way to put it.
I'm sure that's true because I don't expect this thing to be a Mavic 3. I expect it to do things when I can't fly the Mavic 3, like over busier areas and things where
I'm thinking I could do some cool stuff with the vertical.
The vertical is very cool for bridge porn. I'm sure I will get use out of it for that. And then I'm also more willing to risk a Mini 3 flying under a bridge deck and stuff than I am the Mavic 3. So it'll get to go in more precarious spots. Like
Angel can tell
drone.
you stories about what a big pussy I am going under bridges. He's trying his damnedest to stop me into going. He's like, come on, do it. He was like, did it like 10 minutes later. He's like, see, I'm over there. See.
Yeah. Well, Lori went busting. Lori was flying the Mini 2 at the house we rented in the Catskills last weekend, and she's like, I want to go between those two trees because Chris wants me to go through the swing set, the hashtag swing set FPV. So she has the Mini 2, and she gets to this crotch of these two trees, it looks almost like a crotch. It was two trees pretty close together, and she gets up to it, and she's kind of drifting to one side, and she just freaking floors and whoop, goes right there. I'm like, holy expletive. She's like, well, I was getting kind of close, so I just floored it. I was like, my God, you're supposed to stop, not floor it. Just freaking went for it. So I think she's got FPV in her blood, so I guess we'll see what she can do with the FPV drone.
You can get her to try that. I don't know if you guys saw that video I did I was at the playground with my kids and my girlfriend, and I flew the drone, and they tried to moon me, and I blanked it out, and I hit the slide, and then a lot of people got upset because they thought it was... But
yeah,
yes, I would take a chance on the Mini 3 or the Mini 2 before I do Mavic 3 because
that's
too much money.
Yeah, and Lori's like, I don't want to crash the Mini 2. I said, that's chump change. We can buy another Mini 2 drone only for like $300 now, and I think it's just going to get cheaper. So
yeah, you can get a refurb for like nothing.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll pick up a refurb Mini 2 as a backup and just go for it, woman. Just fly as hard as you want. I don't care. Like, risk it for the biscuit. Get the shots.
Yeah, we're getting to where they're disposable.
The Mini 2 is disposable.
Flying drone,
exactly.
Stabilized video, and it's kind of disposable.
Why are you going to? Here's back to the EXO subject.
Yeah.
Why are you going to pay $700 for a bulky drone? For big ass, and then you could get one of these like we're talking about. You could buy two of these for what you buy their drone
beautiful.
for. Okay, and this got a 12 megapixel camera, just like it does.
Yeah.
What size sensor is their biggest drone got on it? It's gonna be close to this.
Yeah.
Right. It's gonna be close to this.
1 over 1/3 in their better drones.
Birthday or what do you think?
So, but you see what I'm saying, though? I mean,
what I was noticing.
No, but Bill, you're exactly right. You can go out and buy a Mini 3 Pro with a standard controller for about the same price as you buy the EXO Black Hawk 2.
Yeah.
Wait,
you can't even tell. Like, I put the Mini 2 in front, and
you're talking about the footprint being bigger.
Yeah, I mean the wingspan.
It's a bigger footprint
for sure. I mean, you can't really. I can't get them like side by. Well, it won't fit, but you know what I mean.
I just noticed your shirt, Bob.
Crazy. It's crazy that this thing only weighs 249 grams. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty light. It feels pretty light without the batteries.
It feels like nothing, like a paper airplane without the batteries.
I saw your shirt.
Exactly.
Man.
Sorry, guys, I got diverted there. My wife was modeling here. She's trying on new clothes from the closet here that says she lost 20 pounds. She wants to try stuff on.
Okay, there you go. Do you have any hard shell cases for your drone gear at all?
Who?
I don't.
Bob?
Where? Yeah, I
Bob showed it off. Get it up here.
No, hard shell.
Yeah, that's a backpack.
No,
he was
on,
traveling soft.
Oh yeah. But Bill had the hard case. I have
Yeah,
the hard
I
case
have a
also.
Jeep-
Bill, I have the start RC hard case.
But see, mine's custom though. Did you notice? This is a
I
GPC case. This is a GPC case.
Yes.
Oh man,
see-
Bob's
you don't
representing.
see-
Look at that.
You don't see GPC.
Nice.
this
don't.
is
Sweet.
this is a hard shell on one side. It's tight formed, on the inside, and
No, what I was going to tell you is I have another
it's a backpack.
sticker. Yeah, I have
Of
another
course.
sticker for your hard shell case. I'll have to send to you. Yeah,
That's a hybrid hard case and
Stickers.
backpack. That's
I love
interesting.
stickers.
Now this is a special just for Bob's sticker because I have an extra one.
Let me
Nice.
see.
Now, Bob, who made that case you just displayed?
Ooh, that's a
They-
good looking
that-
sticker, Bill.
It's a Japanese company. Hold
He
on,
said, "Let's see it." He's
hold on, I got to turn it around.
Sorry, I got him too busy. I didn't
That's
realize
okay.
he had to
That's
go off
fine.
screen to get the name.
Is
It's
that
an
velvet?
excellent case.
Let me get back over here.
MOSISO.
Our Japanese is a little rusty tonight.
Yeah. What the
Yeah,
hell does that mean?
Mosito.
Thank you.
Mosiso.
What? Watch out for the mosquito.
What does that mean? Inexpensive
Mosquito.
drone case.
Mosquito.
It means inexpensive drone case.
Mosquito.
Okay, I was just trying to make a joke. I'm sorry. Please, no one be offended. We need to laugh again.
We're not offended.
You can make jokes of me. I don't care. I'll do my
Bob
best to laugh.
Stevens asked if that was velvet.
All right, Bob. Are you ready? Here's your sticker. Did you see it?
No, hold on. Wait, I got to. Oh, the Grateful Dead sticker. Yes,
A Steve.
I have a Grateful Dead shirt on
There
tonight
you go.
here.
That's what I said. I could see your shirt. I was telling you I could see your shirt, and I have. See, I got new T-shirts from Liquid Blue, and they always send me like a sticker pack. So I get tons of stuff like this from them.
Yeah, happy campers.
Yeah, but I tend not to give them away.
Oh, we got the view.
Bob,
we got the view
does
chaser in
your-
the chat tonight.
Got the what? Yeah, the view chasers
chaser.
here.
View chasers from New Jersey, Bill.
Ah, very. Also, have you ever flown with View Chaser?
I have at the Ken Heron meetup on the boardwalk in Ocean City.
Very cool. That's awesome. So
I was about to say,
I haven't told anybody yet. Or did I say it earlier? I think I said before we went live. I will actually have a Mini 3 Pro with a DJI RC controller next Monday. Finally, I will have one.
Who's coming from who, Bill?
Drone nerds.
Joe Nerds.
I had had enough from B&H because they never would. Forgive me. They never could tell me when I was actually going to get the drone or if I was going to get the damn drone. So I was just like, forget this, you know? So, and then they tried to tell me, as per the website, it will be July 27th. And I was like, dude, I already got an order in. You're telling me it's that much longer? And they were like, yeah, as per the website. And I was like, forget it. Cancel my order. Just cancel my order.
Well, as of right now, what's the date today? August 6th. What is the best place to order the DJI?
Wait. When? Did we go through a time warp? I've lost a month.
July 6th. So
Okay, there
it's
we
a
go.
6-some month. What is the best vendor to order the DJI Mini 3 Pro from right today? Right
Chuck
now.
just told you.
Drone nerds.
Yeah, drone nerds will ship within 24 hours if it's a business day.
And the coolest thing about them, for us drone community guys, is there's no sales tax. So
It depends on what state you're in.
bullshit. New York taxes everything. They just I don't know.
they do.
Hey, he got his. He got his. He's a camera guy again.
Yeah.
Camera
Loves
virgin.
his Mini
He's
3.
a camera guy again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He told me he was talking to you about filters.
He wants to
About
get in detail.
filters. And then we were laughing about it. It was so damn funny because he was like, "Oh my god, I'm turning into you guys again." And he was like, because you saw the picture he was holding in his hand. He's like, "I can't believe it's this small."
Yeah.
And I was
Last time he had a drone, a camera drone, he was a big Phantom.
Well, yeah.
Quite the
Well,
jump.
I think he's going to like this drone a lot. I
Do you
really
think
do.
this discontinuing Phantom support is going to affect a lot of people, or has everybody moved on from that?
Well,
Those machines.
they're giving up support for the Phantom 2. How many people
And-
really in the community are still flying the Phantom 2?
It's also the Phantom
worried
3
about the
standard
support
too,
issue?
isn't it?
Handful.
Isn't it the Phantom
Couple
3
thousand?
standard also?
Yeah, it's some Phantom 3 models also, but the Phantom 2s, I guess, completely unsupported.
Well, yeah, but haven't they actually? Most people are running like Litchi on those now, anyway, aren't they? Because they've
Yeah, a
given
lot of
out.
people follow the Phantom 3s on the Litchi app. Yeah.
Yeah, so because the code has been out for so long,
Yeah.
you know, that Litchi's nailed it down so that, you know, you've got so much more control using it as to the to DJI's app. You know, it's better off.
Yeah.
So
Pretty
that's
convenient.
Yeah. So it's not an issue.
No, I don't think it is.
How about
I think
Northside Hawk says time to upgrade if you're still flying the Phantom 2.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's more like
Apple doesn't support a iPhone 4 anymore. You know.
Yeah, or the Mac or the Mac SE from 1987.
No, I have to get third-party parts for that one.
Okay, so I already know what Chuck's answer is, but I will come back to him. So first off, I'm going to ask, Angel, do you have filters for any of your drones?
Yes, I've gotten ND filters for all of them. The Mavic Air 2, I ended up getting the Polar Pro. The Mavic 3, I got the FRIGGIN because those were the first ones that came out.
Are you okay, John?
And the FPV, I got a filter for that one as well. I don't know the name of the FPV one.
Okay, now say that. I'm sorry. The only reason I saw this is because John said that there was, so apparently down in, is it North or South Carolina? I know it's either North Carolina or South Carolina. That there must have been a big storm because he said it knocked out the Wi-Fi and everything. Now, which company again, Angel? Do you have the filter?
So the Mavic Air 2 that I initially had, I got Polar Pro filters, which I was very satisfied with. And then the Mavic 3, I ended up getting the FRIGGIN filters because those were the first ones that were available. I got the whole kit. So I've left the color polarizer on the whole time. I haven't changed it. I feel like the
yeah, I feel like I need to put a polarizer on mine.
You know, so
Polarizers are tough to work with on a drone because you're always moving, changing your angle to the sun. So you can't continuously change your polarizer while you're flying. So they're kind of they're a bad idea. Unless you're going to go in straight line
You just
flight.
held up a variable ND filter. So I mean,
and that's a compromise in itself. You're right. You bring up a very good point. The variable ND is a compromise in itself because you get a little bit of distortion from these things because you have two polarized lenses going like this over one another in order to change how bright or dark your image is. Yeah. But that's what I use on my Mavic 3 and my Pocket 2 and the Action and the Mavic 2 Pro, and because they're convenient, I can set them up on the fly on a job site. But for the Mini 2, it's just going to be straight up NDs because honestly, you can get away with using an 8 or a 16 or a 32 most of the time. Like in Las Vegas, be a 32 probably.
Well, see, that's the thing about
sometimes a 64. Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes a 64 because you guys get But for me, it'd be like a 16 would be pretty good, and I could always up my ISO if I needed to. If it was too much, I could up the ISO to like 400 and not have noise and get away with it. So maybe that's what we should all be doing. I don't know, but the VNDs are cool.
For the Mini 3, the 64 ND is my go-to in the Mini 3 because of the wide
high f-stop
aperture.
Yeah, it's such a low f-stop. It's like it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't even tried that yet.
Pro, Ron?
The 64 is my go-to to easily
what
get myself
company?
down.
What company?
Pardon?
What company?
Oh, what company? I bought the Skyreeds because they're the first one I could buy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Hey, Ron's in the house too. Wait a minute. Here we go. Okay.
I got.
Ron.
So Tom's saying that polarized filters are a problem unless you're shooting down at water.
Yeah, he's right. That's what they're perfect for shooting water shots. So you can see through the glare. That's really their purpose in life.
Well, actually, Chuck, you're halfway right on that. In
the sky too, but
cameras, the biggest use of polarized filters will be on cameras. Or if you go out in the middle of, say, the Grand Canyon on a sunny day.
Oh yeah, you can get rid of the haze.
It will wipe out all the color and shadow the detail in your photos. You put the polarizer on it, and it brings back some of the stuff that the overexposure is wiping out. But of course, back to what you were saying, I'm not moving
tough with a drone.
Things, I can adjust it by hand as I'm moving.
Yeah, on your SLR or whatever, and you're holding your camera, you can adjust the polarizer and like get the shot and move.
Almost a second I'm shooting.
Right. Yeah. Well, when are we gonna get like powered We need powered polarizers on our drones so we can rotate them while we're flying.
Build into the drone or something.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Yeah.
But the problem with the okay, so back to the VNDs, you can't get them for this thing. I talked to Freewell and they told me they can't make them because the gimbal can't support the extra weight that would be added by the VND.
Yeah.
And has Polar Pro any word? Are they making a variable for the Mini 3?
It's probably going to be a little while. They took a while for the.
It's the glass problem, I think.
Okay, here. Okay, Johnny put something up on Twitter, right? And he was like, "Hey, DJI, you're going to hook me up on this damn, range issue." 9 hours. I had not said shit to him. So I jumped on there and I was like, "Yo, what would I say?" I said, "Earth to DJI. You gonna give this man some help or what?" So he's like, they finally talked to him. They're gonna use it. Hey Chuck, tell him about what you discovered that your DJI RC does that is anybody else aware of. What did it connect to?
Oh, this controller connects to my 5.8 gigahertz home network, whereas my RC Pro, which costs 4 times as much as this thing.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
about 4 times.
Yeah.
$1,200.
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't. It's 2.4 gig only. Why, DJI, is this
Better
connecting
radio.
to my higher speed network for downloading stuff than the RC Pro? Why?
Because a better radio came out cheaper.
Yeah, new technology.
Well, my smart controller, which is 4 years old, connects to my 5.8 gigahertz network. So my oldest smart controller, my newest controller, both connect to 5.8. The RC Pro, which is the most expensive, it's more than the other two added together, won't. So why, DJI? Why, DJI?
To piss you
Why,
off,
DJI?
Chuck. That's the only.
No, there
reason
must
they did
be a reason,
Exactly.
but they won't
Got
tell
it,
us
man.
they will never tell us the truth because God forbid they should be honest with us because
No, there's
'cause
some guy sitting in DJI. I said, let's just fuck with him.
Well,
yeah, right.
Anybody
No.
else?
That's exactly.
I'm
know
not
what?
really
This
yelling.
guy-
I'm just maybe I'm yelling, but why? Why?
This guy, Chuck, we need to piss him off.
you sound like
Yeah, I
an
don't
old
think-
fart here, Chuck.
day.
A grumpy old
So,
fart here.
well, the good news is that like when I go
tell
to
everybody here, thank you though. I want to tell everybody here, thank you, because I was like really pissed. I was thinking there was something wrong with my Mavic 3 and all this other stuff. So and then it dawned on me, even as because it's already bright
Yeah.
enough here
I think
to where
so.
I should be flying every day that I fly out here with some kind of ND filter on my drive.
Yeah.
And that's why, except when it's a really overcast day,
Oh.
that's why 90%
Yeah, yeah.
of my pictures are getting rough to deal with.
Okay.
And I'm like, I'm so terrified of tearing something up with my big fat nubby hands that I'm like, do the lenses, the filters pop on and off real easy, or is it going to be something that I'm gonna like break my drive?
It's okay on the Mini 3.
They twist, right?
A lot worse.
they
What
twist.
about the Mavic 3?
It's not as easy as the Air 2S, but it's easier than the Mavic 3.
I had I had a mishap.
I want to buy them for the Mavic 3. Thanks, Ron. You just scared the shit out of me.
Oh, these go on pretty. These go on pretty easy on the Mini 3. They go on and off pretty easy. I had a problem with my Mavic 3 over the weekend. I was in a gravel driveway, and one of the Freewell VNDs took a tumble on me because
Yeah.
it's a sad day.
Mm.
It came unlatched.
Yeah. see,
Now I gotta
Mavic
buy a
is
new
just
one.
on-
Mavic 3, it's
Yeah, now I gotta buy a new one, and they're not cheap.
Feeling it, it could be a little tedious getting them on and off.
But
That's why
actually,
I
they're
like
quite
that
big
color
on the
polarizer.
Mavic 3 though. That's big stuff. It's easy to work with, but it just I was adjusting it, and actually, as I was turning it, it unlatched, and then boop
Yeah.
onto the gravel of all places. I mean, why? Of course.
Oh, whoa.
Dusty.
Johnny had to
Yeah.
send his Nano Plus back. It didn't fall in the
You
water.
want, you
did
want
it?
me to explain what happened there, Bill?
No, as I said, I did. It didn't fall in the water, did it?
No. What happened is his gimbal would no longer tilt. The gimbal wheel didn't work at all. The
wow.
gimbal was just at one tilt, and it just stays there. And he's
Confused.
tried everything. He's tried rebooting and changing
No,
batteries.
you know exactly
and-
what it is. It's one of two things happen. It's either shifted and the cog's not making contact now, or the cog broke teeth off. so it won't rotate. It won't turn.
Well, he can move it. He can, with the drone off, he can move it with his hand. With the
Right.
drone
I
turned off.
totally get that. But what's happening is when the drone comes on and the actual mechanics try to engage, either it's shifted on, the little cog, the pin that goes through the cog itself, it's either shifted and it's not making contact anymore, but the gimbal's still functional, it still moves, but the cog itself, the actual motor mechanism is not making contact, or the cog itself that turns has teeth broken out of it, so it's still not making contact.
Well, he's already reached out to Altel, and they sent him like that forward response that somebody will get back to him.
Oh, he said he had to send it back. He said he had to send it back.
Oh, he sent it back already.
Hey, does anybody know what the host mode does on the new RC?
Did you say host?
The host. There's a host. There's two USB-C ports. You have your one for charging.
You used to be able to plug headphones in there, but it no longer works for that.
Well, this is for charging and stuff.
Yes.
The one on the side, but the host one, is that for connecting like my Epson glasses too?
The only thing I knew it worked for was sound. You could put a mic in there, but that's already been.
Well,
I don't think they've.
I'm gonna plug in my
released an information on that port yet.
I'm gonna plug in my Epson AR glasses and see what happens.
Yeah, and I bet you whatever money you want from Bill, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, Tom's saying nada.
Yeah, Andrew, I was hoping it would fall into the grass, but yeah, no such luck. That's not how things work for me. But it's okay.
Chuck, have you done anything with your new 360 camera yet?
No, just got it set up and it's ready to go. I have to go play with it. It's a lot heavier than the X2. The X2 is an action cam. This thing is not waterproof. It's water resistant, and it's very heavy. So I have a 9-foot selfie stick. This thing is gonna. It's very heavy.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Yeah, he had a return label.
It's already stepped back. I returned label about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah.
9-foot selfie stick.
Well, the 9-foot selfie stick came in handy with the Pocket too. When I was on a boat, we were on a boat watching fireworks on the Hudson River this weekend, and the only way to get a shot, because the boat turned around and what we thought we were in the front, we were in the back. So I just put up the 9-foot selfie. I put the Pocket 2 on a 9-foot selfie stick and put it up in the air and watched it on my phone and made all my adjustments. Got above everybody's heads and then some. But that and a 360 camera though is a lot of fun. But this one's more for vlogging. This is more of a 360 vlogging camera. It's good for low light.
The reason I was laughing is because I'm watching the replay over here on this screen.
Yeah.
And then Chuck did that, and then about 3 seconds later, I could just see Chuck over here was just going.
Okay. We got demonetized again, Bill.
Yeah, I didn't mean to.
Oh no!
Big old sensor on there, though.
It's totally fine. Okay. Here's the thing: I don't know anything about 360. Can you use it to just shoot straight up regular pictures too?
Well, you could use it as a one-sided camera if you want. Yeah, you can use just the front sensor.
So just like the X2, you could put it into action camera mode.
Yeah, but there's no point. I mean, the purpose of 360 is to capture in 360. And
well, what I'm trying because my original Pocket is like mega outdated, and I want.
It's not mega outdated. It's still a very good camera. It just struggles in low light, like many do. But
right,
it's a good little device.
We're getting ready to go to Las Vegas, so I want something that's going to definitely capture colors and stuff really, really well.
Pocket 2.
Exactly. So I
with the Creator Kit. I have the Pocket 2 right here. I love this. I love my Pocket 2.
So
that's my go-to.
This is my go-to also, Bob.
I love it also, Chuck and Bob.
This thing is great.
Yeah.
It has the wireless microphone output. I connect DJI's wireless receiver to my Rode. Then Lori and I both have our wireless mics, and it seems like a lot, but everything transmits seamlessly to it. So I just hold this. Everything get the audio. I have my VND on there. You can see my little Freewell VND, and
sound is excellent.
The sound is very good. It's
microphone
covert.
And it's self microphone.
People ask me about it all the time. They're like, "What is that?" And
well, that's what I was trying to be. Because that's what I was saying. I could take the Pocket, yes, I'm sure, and it would get decent footage.
It'll be all right, Bill. Yeah,
but it's not gonna, because the whole point is my Mini Pro 3 is technically my 10th anniversary Valentine's gift. It just took
Oh.
Yeah. Well,
You know what I'm
Andrew's
saying?
bringing up the point
So-
about the fact that these struggle with the small sensor and low light. But truth be told, you take the VND off of this thing, and it sticks in the magnetic case because the creator kit comes with the case. Set it to 400 or 800 ISO. 800's pushing the limit. You have to denoise a little bit, maybe in 800, but 400 you can pull it off, and you can film pretty decent stuff that's shareable when you're vlogging with this thing at night. Totally works. Now, if we want really good low light performance, I got to pull out Lori's A6600, which is a zillion pounds, and put it on the gimbal and like use her f1.4 lens and look like
There
a
you
complete,
go.
look like a walking studio. But
Well,
that's
here's
low
the thing.
light.
I would even get
And
like,
those
let's-
days are over.
It has its place in the universe, but it's rare. It's a lot like we'll take it to Alaska because, well, because it's Alaska.
I
But,
still have a Pixie drone coming.
What's a pixie drone?
It's a Snapchat
Selfie drone.
Oh, that.
Oh,
thing.
you're gonna
Selfie
do that?
drone.
The
Oh,
Snapchat
yeah,
selfie
okay.
thing?
I already have it ordered. It was a Billy Kyle fanboy moment.
You gonna do a review on it? Who's gonna do a review on the Pixie?
I'm not lying, man. It was a Billy Kyle fanboy moment. And I was like, dude, I even sent him a message like 5 minutes later. I was like, dude, I want to scream right now. And he goes, why? And I was like, because I saw on Twitter that you ordered that damn Pixie drone, and like a dumbass, I went and said, yeah, what the hell? You know, it ain't too awful bad. Let's just try it out. And then 5 minutes later, when I realized what a total fanboy purchase it was, and I went back to try to figure out how to cancel the damn thing, there wasn't a cancel button. So I was like,
So you're
shit.
committed.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cameras. Andrew's asking about cameras. I think we all bring a lot of cameras with us, or maybe it's just me being crazy. But like, okay,
Well, see, that's what
let's
I'm
Bill ask around the room. How many cameras do you bring when you go on a vacation?
Bob.
Well, we have in the past taken probably 5 or 6 at my wife has been a pro photographer her whole career.
Not
She's
counting
taken-
phones, though. Not counting phones. Anything else?
Well, I was just going to say she's taken an iPhone 12 Pro Max.
which kind of counts as a camera, but I'm talking like in addition
Yes.
to your smartphones, which we all carry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and I'm only taking the Mini 3. I'm not bringing. I decided I'm not taking all that, and I'm taking
Good
the
camera, Bill.
Pocket 2.
Oh, I love my
You know.
case.
Yeah.
So 2 cameras, 2 outside of telephones.
See, that's what I'm saying. I know we're going
So I bring 5. I bring usually 2 or 3 drones, and then 2 or 3 ground cameras.
I've
Sometimes
been to
more.
Italy with 2 rolling cases
Yeah.
plus a huge case for tripods and light stands and
Yeah.
umbrellas and soft boxes. That was not fun.
Well,
Chuck,
No,
on my last trip, not counting cell phones and drones, I took 3 cameras: a real DSLR, a GoPro, and a 360 camera.
But your drones count too, Ron. They're flying cameras. They count.
Well,
So,
but their phones should count too.
Well, yeah. Okay, count them all then. So if we count our phones and stuff, that's fine, yeah.
Drones, that'd be 6 cameras.
okay, let's count everything. So Bob had like 6 cameras with him then.
Yeah.
Angel
I'm
had
taking
4. I had like 7.
I'd 6.
okay,
Yeah.
so here I got to update something. I had told Bob that I thought we were staying at the Bellagio, but then I talked to my wife again, and she's like, "No, I was wrong, and we're staying at a it's not a Motel 6. I don't give a shit what anybody says." So,
I think that's where the 360 camera would be cool with the 9-foot selfie
it's
stick. Would be getting the
it's
Bellagio
called-
fountains captured.
it's called the Venetian, so it is a little bit less.
Oh, the Venetian. That's a little older, but that has the
Venetian.
it's a cool
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, we
You're
do.
gonna go on
That
the
is-
gondola.
Yeah.
You will love it.
The gondolas.
I have
See
to
the
tell
Blue Man
you-
What
group.
it is if we were going to stay at the Bellagio, they charge you to park there.
We stay in
They charge you to
Aria.
park everywhere. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
we stay in Aria, and we don't even get a
According to
car.
what
We don't
they
even get a
said,
car on the strip anymore.
they
We
Yeah,
just
I didn't have a car either. when I
Uber in
stayed
and out.
Bellagio.
No.
Well, I tried to talk my wife out of it, but she's.
you don't need a
demanding-
car unless you're going to go off strip. You can rent a car from the hotel that day. They have all the rental car places are in the freaking casino hotels. You can rent from anyone for a day, or better yet, get a Ferrari for the day, man. Like I did, live it up. You're in Las Vegas, man. Get a Ferrari. That's what
some
people
places
drive
right
there.
off the strip that have
Yeah.
like these little 3-wheel cars that you can if you want to sit in 110 degrees and outside and drive this little 3-wheel car.
Nah.
I mean, a lot of fun, no top on it, kind of thing. There's but yeah, there's a wide variety here
Of transportation.
of
Curtis,
ways to get around.
Yeah, there are for
you
sure.
can
Ron's
go-
got
you-
the-
What you really need to do is see the future of mass transportation and see the Elon Musk tunnel working. It's going from
Ooh.
the convention center to the Resorts International and back, and you're driving inside Teslas with in underground tunnels.
and
They
can you
self-drive, right?
pause
No,
that?
no, there's
Pause
a
that
driver.
for-
Oh,
They can self-drive, but there is a driver.
yeah.
Hey,
Hey, Bob,
this-
what happened to the monorail? Oh God, we're off the rails.
Bill,
Bill's very upset.
Bill,
Bill's
I'm not
upset.
going to interrupt. I'll just go. Good night, everybody. I got to go early. I got to get up early tomorrow. Good night.
Thank you. Thank
Hey,
you.
Ron.
Good night, Ron. Sorry,
Good night,
man.
Good
Ron.
night, Ron.
I'm sorry. No, what happened to the monorail, Bob? Is it
Really?
gone?
Monorail is still functioning every day. Yeah.
I thought it was on
It-
its last legs.
No, it runs from about the Sahara Hotel to I think it runs
MGM.
to the MGM.
Because MGM was the last stop. Yeah.
Is that right? Maybe
Wait
did
a
it
minute.
pop
What
over
is it?
to Mandalay Bay. I don't know. I'm not
No,
sure.
it doesn't go that far down. You got to get across the street at MGM and go over and catch like the. But the reason I ask is because I remember when that first opened, they were using the old Walt Disney World retired monorails on that track.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Way back
No,
when,
they-
before they got money and
Oh, they got money.
picked up the good
They,
ones. But I heard the tracks were in kind of disrepair.
I haven't heard that. I know that it's popular when there's like CES and all
Yeah.
the auto shows and
Yep.
the
Yep.
SEMA shows and all
SEMA's
of
the
those
big
kinds
show.
of things
SEMA
are there.
and CES, yeah.
And NAB, all that kind of stuff. Because I mean, you can realistically get from your hotel on this thing.
We're off
and all
topic, Bill. Sorry.
Look, me and Angel hadn't been able to talk for like 10 minutes. Ron even put in the private chat, hey, I need to go. And I was trying and trying and trying. Chuck was like, louder, louder, louder.
I'm sorry. I got in a groove.
It's okay.
And then
Get me out of the
Ron finally
groove.
just
Get me out of
goes-
the groove.
And then Ron finally just goes, it's okay, Bill. I'll just leave.
Well, wait a second. I'm looking in the private chat notes now that I'm paying attention. Shame on me. And it says it's like,
Have to
oh
run at
goodness,
9:30.
8:39.
It's
I have to
9:30.
leave about
9:37.
9:30. Oh goodness. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, we didn't keep him over that
9:37.
long past his bedtime.
No,
Only a
no,
few
he was
minutes.
good.
No.
He was good.
Okay. I feel
love how
feel
we-
less bad.
I
now.
love how we've
While
all
we're-
decided it was okay for us to make decisions for somebody else.
I feel. Sorry,
All right, go
Ron.
ahead.
While we're,
go ahead.
Sorry,
while we're
Ron.
off topic, Bob, I don't know if you know, I'm a dietitian.
I do,
so if you
Curtis.
want, we can message me afterwards to help out with your wife.
Oh, excellent. Well, I'd love to get a couple advices and for myself too.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
hope you can
Yeah.
find those batteries,
So-
Bob.
What's that?
Hope you can find the smaller Mini 3 batteries before you go.
I'm. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't.
Just don't
I
tell
kind of
the-
believe that I might be able to trade one with one of the guys in Italy,
That's actually what you could do.
and probably
probably-
trade 2 for 1, maybe.
Probably 2 for 1. Actually, dude, that's no joke. That's probably yes. That's what you should do. Just bring the big ones over, and you know what? They probably won't notice anyway. It's
Oh.
they're just gonna see this. They're not gonna see, and they see the ass end of the battery. It looks the same.
Yeah.
Have you seen them side by side? They look the same.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Hold on. Let me
I've
look
tried.
and see.
You can hold them.
Yeah,
in
Angel's
your
got 'em.
hand, and you can tell which one's the other. You know, but you know, I don't see it flying one bit different with
Oh, it
the
won't.
heavier battery.
Oh,
Look at the Angels. Oh, dude, look at you go. They look exactly the same in the back of the drone. You can't
So
tell.
this is
Yeah.
ultralight 249.
Just
and I guess
put
the
your
other
battery
two are
number
the
stickers
50.
on them. Nobody will ever know. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Good as
Oh,
good
Yeah,
to
so
go.
these
say
are the-
249.
Yeah,
And the other
Bob,
one
just put
doesn't
your
say
put your
249.
battery number decals on
Yeah.
there. They'll
Yeah.
never know. 1, 2, and 3. One's the light one.
Yeah.
2 and 3 are the heavies. The
Yeah.
Italian government doesn't need to know.
Curtis,
Yeah.
I can't find. Did you put this link on your YouTube channel?
Get arrested for battery smuggling, Little Lake Pilot. The Italian police are coming after Bob.
Well, no, I
Wait,
was just
man, I just
Okay,
wanted to
easy
get
on
a
that.
shot of the place.
because Curtis has been doing some work with underwater drones and stuff, and he was
Yeah.
talking about that he's been making money.
Tom
Okay, I know. Where in the hell is
wants
that
to trade his battery
he made
here.
a video the other day. Somebody wanted him to check their inlet valve, you know, coming from the lake, and so he goes underwater with his drone and grabs a hold of it and shakes the shit out of it and gets all the glop off of it, and they paid him to do it. And now he's already got like boatloads of other people going, "Hey, we need you to come do that for us."
There you go.
And
Nice.
he's making like $100 a pop.
That's
Hang
all.
on, let
You
me
should charge
get
more now.
Oh no,
Let me get
yeah,
it up.
should be 550.
I had forgotten
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Hang on. I'm gonna get it up.
It's inflation. Things are expensive.
Oh, 3 minutes. Okay. I can,
My,
I can go get a
gas
drink.
certainly is
Hang on.
more, that's for
I can get a
sure.
drink. I can
What's
get a
3
drink.
minutes?
The video, that means I can go get a drink because it's original music, and he's giving us permission to. I want to win that.
Oh, nice. Curtis gave you permission.
All right, so I can go full.
So
Somebody
whose
get
is
popcorn. Where's the popcorn?
Curtis Dart.
this? Okay.
Yeah, but where's the
Can
popcorn?
y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? You hear it?
No.
I hear nothing.
Oh no, man! I even hit share music.
We want to hear the bubbles and stuff.
No, he didn't put bubbles on it. That's bullshit.
Bloop.
Hang on.
We'll add the bubbles.
Okay, so I'm
Tiny
gonna go
bubbles
share.
in
And
the
I
wine.
go share screen.
Sorry.
I'm just
Makes
go.
me feel happy.
Oh, okay.
Bob, that's a pretty small glass you have there.
That's
Show the
bull
big
crap.
one.
It's share
That's like a
system
vase,
audio.
man. Drink it out of
I
a
need,
vase.
I go.
I need
Put
a lot of water every
put
day,
roses in
you
that
know,
thing.
right, Angel?
Let's see. Let me.
Hydrated.
Gotta drink your fluids. Gotta stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
Still nothing.
There you go.
It's like Seinfeld music.
Okay, so we got music now. All right, cool. All right, let me go.
Yeah, it's like Seinfeld.
He wrote this. It's original music. I'm gonna go get a drink.
He stole it from Seinfeld.
All right, you and Curtis can battle in the chat. I don't care.
That's freaking Seinfeld.
It's just a bass line.
Yeah, I
you
know. It's a very cool
treble
slappy bass. I
line,
dig it.
You know,
Very cool. I'm just teasing. I like it.
Yes, perfected it many years ago.
Chris Squire, baby.
Yes, the treble bass line, you know.
I love Chris Squire. God rest his soul. One of the
Look at
best.
fish.
I'd love a mini underwater camera, you know.
Ooh, it looks a little slimy.
A lot of algae.
That's what he's rattling.
He's going to capture this thing.
He's gonna de-slime it. Shake, rattle, and roll, baby. Oh, I grabbed it and reversed the thrusters to blow it clean. Well, that's very clever, Curtis. This must be harder than it looks. Is my guess.
I'm seeing it kind of choppy on mine.
It's all right. I think the feed's workable. Oh yeah, he reverses the thrusters and blows it clean. Genius.
But does that debris come right back?
Well, I'm sure
That way,
it's-
he's
it
getting
gets
return
refund.
business that way.
Yeah, it's temporary. He needs a preventative maintenance schedule, like once a month or something. Like, come back and perfect, man. Come back in a month and another. Next time, first one's cheap. The next one, now they're hooked. Now it's gonna be a couple $100.
Give him a package deal.
Yeah, there you go. An annual fee. You can do a year for like $1,000. I'll do a year. Or 200 a visit once a month.
Swimming with the fishies.
Yes. Sleeping with the fishes. Genius.
Great job, Curtis. That's pretty cool.
Curtis always does good stuff.
Alrighty.
That was kind of cool.
All right. Wait. Are you ready?
I guess.
Wait. I gotta stop that. All right. Here we go. Ready?
Maybe.
Oh, let's turn it up.
I just opened
That's
up
just
a
alien
monster
sounding. It sounds alien.
I cut a can.
Speaking of alien,
I cut a can up because I needed to know. Go ahead.
this is not alien. But it sounds just like the Mavic 3. The new sound. Remember how the Mini 2 sounded like a toy? This, at least, if you close your eyes, it's a Mavic 3 for the sound. Don't you agree, Angel?
Yep.
So our
It
little
does sound
baby's
very
all
similar.
grown up.
That's what it sounds like to me. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah. Well,
I
the
will
FPV has
try
that. The
that.
FPV sounds like what you popped up. It's like, wow.
Yeah, that
But
was,
so anyway, what I did was I cut a can open because I was curious, and there's actually there's a little canister of nitrogen in the bottom,
Yeah.
and when you pop it, that's when it actually hits.
When you pop it, it pulls the trigger on the nitro.
Well, I think what it is filled with nitrogen, and then it's filled with Pepsi at the same time, and it's sealed. So it's literally stuck in there, and then when you pop it and let the air go in, then it comes out. The nitrogen comes out.
I think you need to do some research on this and see how they really do it, because maybe it has some kind of the seal is like biodegradable and like the soda dissolves it after it's sealed shut and then releases the nitro.
No,
Then would pressurize like with the nitro once it's sealed up.
Well, all I know is that there's a little plastic unit in the bottom of the can.
Yeah, but that might have a seal on it that dissolves as it sits in the soda for just a short period of time. Gives them a chance to seal it.
The whole point
Fill and seal.
is where is the head going to come from? If it, like you said, eventually it's just going to fade away. It's not going to be.
It's in an aluminum container. It's not porous to. It's not like PET that's porous to carbon dioxide.
It creates a head like a beer. I mean, it literally does. You pour it into it, and it'll froth up just like a beer does.
You put Pop Rocks in there.
And because look, it even tells you. It says here. Look, if I can put it up here. Let me put it up here. So it says. See right here. It says chill can. Then it says pour. I think it's fast. Oh, pour hard. Pour hard.
Pour hard.
Pour hard. And then it says
Coming to a porn theater near you soon.
Wait a minute. And then it says. Then wait. Admire and enjoy. So it's chill can. Pour hard, admire, and enjoy.
Smoke cigarette after.
Strong like mule.
Strong like mule.
We have to do that at least once a show that Chuck is on.
Strong like mule.
And maybe go into some kind of different accent so that people may laugh and say they're making total fools of themselves and go, yes, that's when the squirrel shows up.
We need gold chains, Bill, and say strong like mule. The gold chains. Isn't that don't the Russian guys like their
little
gold?
gold cow on our teeth?
Maybe.
Strong like mule. Strong like mule. No, it doesn't sound like a rap song, does it?
Mm-mm.
Maybe if we had some guys in furry coats in the background going.
Oh, it's a little warm for furry coats right now, but in a few months.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
A few months.
it's only like 60
Wait a minute. Here we go. There's a
Seattle.
widget in the bottom of the can, like some beer and cold brew coffee products have. It that infuses nitrogen into the drink.
It's cool. Wonder how. Well, anyway. Guess I should turn this.
Wait a minute. I gotta read this one out loud. It makes a foamy, creamy Guinness style pour possible. When you first pour a glass of Nitro Pepsi, it looks like a kind of draft beer with a creamy white head.
Ooh, creamy white head. Baby.
Yeah, I did emphasize that part.
Oh,
Maybe we can talk. I don't own one. I don't own one. I need one. Somebody needs to give me one, or give me one to test anyway.
Yeah, this show is
like,
sponsored by.
I'd test an Exo drone if Charlie wants to send me one, but he's already given me a dislike, so I guess that's out of the question.
Did he?
Well, no,
I'll test.
No. I have one fan. I have one fan that shows up every week, and then
If he can stand it, if he can stand it, I will honestly test his drones and compare them to my finest DJI drone, which is my Mavic 2 Pro.
I would test. I would be straight up. I would.
You like I
test
didn't say
it.
Mavic 3, I said Mavic 2 Pro.
I would test it as a Hudson
Overall,
product.
I would say that rate's higher. The camera.
I would
on the Mavic
test
3
it as a
Pro said
Hudson product and compare it to other $300 drones
Yeah, Andrew.
where it should be priced at.
That's right, brother. I wish.
Yeah, really, I'd like it. I'd like somebody to pay me for doing this. I'd probably put
Yeah.
more into it then.
Yeah. But I'm not paying for Bill's show.
Well, see, the thing about it is I it's so hard.
If you want more stuff, I can send you more
get-
stuff to give away, Bill.
to get. Oh wait, well, I still haven't seen. Oh, that's another person. Justin, what's his name? What's his channel? What is it? Drones
863.
863. He had a horrible toothache and ended up having to go to the emergency room
Yeah,
last
yeah, he
night.
did.
So hopefully he's doing okay too now.
He doesn't have very good dental, I guess, which sucks for him. And
I got a pair of pliers.
yeah, a lot of guys were saying that. But during that same, he was on with Paul Murray, and Paul Murray looked pretty rough. He should have gone to the hospital, and he refused. So,
I don't understand that. I mean, that's another. I mean, some people are different. I don't. Wait.
Brian
Man,
Brian
wait.
just said he's at a wake. He came on and
No,
it's
white. It's creamy white head. Creamy white
I came in
head.
on creamy.
Wait, that's our
Wait,
t-shirt right
that's
there.
that alone is just a nasty comment. I mean, that's like I came in on a creamy, foamy head.
Like he knew exactly what the hell he was typing. It was typed for impact.
Yeah, I would say
And it was
that's
brilliant. It was well typed, man. Well typed. Good show. Good show. Thank you very much.
bravo.
Yes, it definitely gave some spice to the evening. Thank you. Spice, he says, with a spittle and a flurry of spat.
You are just gone completely international, Bill. You have every accent going on the planet this evening.
I can't. Well, the thing about it is I've lost my Mexican. I can't, and I'm nobody. I don't want to offend anybody. This is all meant to make people laugh and
Garbage.
This
video is garbage.
Oh, you're going for Scottish. Oh, I hear he's
Garbage.
going for Scottish now. He's pulling out his Scottish.
Did not go for Scottish. It was that bad.
It was that bad. That's what somebody said when I was doing.
Freaking hell.
Yeah, man, I can't get my cheeks going.
I'll
It's
check
just
my
not
temperature.
and cheeks is. But anyway. Oh, okay. So Angel is currently at 75 subscribers. He's trying to get to 100. And if you haven't already followed Angel, oh, wait a minute. I need to, since I did Curtis.
Are you serious? Wait, Angel, you only have 75 subs at the moment?
Yeah, well, let me tell you, I haven't done. I mean, the channel's been around since 2009 when my son was born, and clearly I haven't posted much. And so lately, with all the drone stuff, I've been putting more stuff out there, and I'm just trying to grow. I put out.
Well, I told. See, another thing too is
nutrition videos, and now I'm doing some drone stuff. So yeah, just trying to grow it.
Keep at it. It takes our channel grew really, really super slow, and now it's just sort of slow. But I mean, it's been, I don't know, 5 years.
Thank you, Lake Pilot.
Yeah.
I've tried.
I know I'm subbed up to you, Angel.
An
but
Aussie thing is really, it's hard to get Aussie because you really need an Aussie to listen to for a minute or two to actually grab it. Which
Angel, yeah, I think Angel needs to get in front of the camera a little more on his videos.
You know what's funny is I was gonna say one thing that I was thinking of because a lot of people like the videos that I've been putting out, but then what I started doing is I started like notating some of the things because people around here might recognize some things, but people outside of the area
yeah, but nobody knows. So you show your stuff and like
what music are you using?
Even like when you're
Angel,
flying the
music?
Space Needle and stuff. If you want to add narration, that's really cool.
Angel, what music are you using?
Titling, add
Epidemic
subtitles,
Sound.
and talk about where you are.
Yeah,
because I mean you're
come on screen and talk.
Yeah, you totally should.
Yeah.
I mean, like it sucks. It's scary as hell to start with, and then you just.
Well, no, I'm a media spokesperson for the profession, so I'm used to.
Well, just do it then. What do you
wait a
waiting for?
minute.
You have no excuse then. Just
wait
do
a
it.
minute. Did you know? Here's the thing, and I've given him an idea for something that does not exist, and he would be perfect for it.
Yeah.
Call it the Droner's Cookbook because he's a nutritionist and he flies drones.
Well.
Yeah.
See,
how do you combine those two?
Because you think about it, you're going to go hiking to outback places, and
that's cool. Yeah,
shots and stuff like that. So you're going to want to be health oriented. You're going to want to be able to
hydrate. He's going to invade my genre, huh?
You got to be hydrated. You got to keep doing your thing. Yeah.
All right, ready? Here we go.
My genre.
Can you hear that?
Yeah. Yes, we can. Sounds like Jurassic Park music.
Maybe not quite so loud.
Pretty cool to fly here because it was like you're out. I was a little afraid to fly too long because there were some pelicans out there.
Well,
and
what sucks?
Yeah, they're kind of big.
This is going to be gone. This is going to be gone before long.
This eventually will be gone. Yeah.
Because they've done nothing since Katrina to do anything to reclaim it.
Yeah. So
what about the bridge in the background? Where's the footage of the bridge in the background?
Well,
hang on.
I went to New Orleans for 5 days.
No, you focused on one thing and it's quick and it's cool.
We'll go with this. We'll go with this.
Yeah. This one was nice. I like this one.
You still hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That was my idea right there.
Man,
Every drone pilot on the planet would buy it just because it's the Droner's Hands Cookbook.
Now that's a nice shot. That's a nice shot.
That's with the telephoto lens.
Yeah, but it's still nice. That was a nice track shot. I mean, you have a city that is totally photogenic. You need to do so much more with it.
We're going to. I just need to get with
Get
him.
on it, man. Look at that place. It's freaking awesome.
I need to get with him, man.
Yeah. Awesome.
Cruise ship.
And what kind of keywords are you using? What kind of keywords are you using on this?
I've used a bunch. I mean, I've kind of searched. You got the.
What's all that aliasing? Is that from the zoom lens or what's causing the aliasing?
It's fine on my end. I think it's just coming from the feed.
From the feed? Okay.
So go over to his channel and watch afterwards. Hang on, I will link. Okay. What is it? There's like a clam house or something on Alki Beach. What is
Yeah.
it? The seafood place right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to go over to your channel and watch them because they're like, it's kind of choppy on here. It's hard to see.
Yeah, I'm getting choppy.
I mean, it's
too.
like, yeah, it's kind of spoils it because
I was
Well,
it's
interested.
like you're
in
dropping
that cruise
frames
ship.
and stuff.
Facebook.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing with Facebook. I tell people, like, you got to change the
Hang
settings for
on,
the
I'm
video
gonna-
to as high as you can, because otherwise it doesn't.
It just gets
come
all,
across
it drops
nice.
frames, gets goofy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the Mavic 3 is certainly a good drone. God, mine still flies scrappy, though. I have to be so careful with the sticks because it just wants to bounce all over the place.
No,
Yeah.
it's pretty.
I gotta-
well, I don't know. Do you? Well, see, I'm.
Well, I
I'm
dialed
using the
back
regular
EXP.
remote. I don't have the RC Pro.
Oh.
Okay, so but your controls should be the
He's
same
telling
whether
me
it's
Alki. So
Is it
I'm
Alki?
Instead of saying
Alki.
all,
Yeah.
because my
Alki.
southern,
Wait, is it Alki like alcoholic
no,
abbreviated like Alki?
my
Alki.
southern came through. My southern came through, so it came through all, like y'all.
Okay.
So so it's Alki. I will correct my dialect.
I got a pie.
So it's
The only problem for
Alki.
you, if you want to go out there, Bill, is you'd have to come around the First Avenue Bridge because the West Seattle Bridge is closed. But you got some good stuff, or we can go wherever.
No. It's just like, aren't we doing something? Doesn't he want us to go to the island?
I think in a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Basically sprockets. Nice.
because we're going to be hooked up over there. And he was talking about. I may have misunderstood him, but I think he was talking like he was planning on us staying for a couple of days, or was he just talking about like one of those days in there somewhere?
Maybe one of those days. I don't know, but
Yeah, exactly.
I'm always-
he needs.
every chance I got a chance to fly, I'm taking it out. So
Well, I was going to ask Angel is like, what are you doing for your So like my EXP settings for my Mavic 3 are set as low as possible, so it's as soft as possible. It's like 0.1 for everything, and it's still kind of bouncy, jouncy, scrappy. So have you found anything else to adjust to kind of soften things? I mean, like, is there like setting up this thing for the Mavic? Or I'm sorry, the Mavic Freudian slip, Mini 3 Pro.
Mini 3.
It has more of the old-fashioned fly settings in here where you change everything just with the sliders.
I got to be honest. Everything that I've shot with the drone, even I shot fireworks the other day. I've always
Yeah.
shot it in the auto.
Well, not so much the auto thing,
I've
but I mean when you're using sticks, I imagine you're pinching and not thumbing to get those nice smooth
well,
movements.
see, I'm using without the sticks, and so I'm trying to be very gentle. I actually find it. Bill saw me.
So
when
do
I
you
flew.
pinch
I
your
used it
thumb?
without sticks.
Pinch your thumb.
He doesn't put the sticks on, so his thumbs are actually on the rollers.
Okay.
Yeah, they're on.
Wow,
the
that makes it
rollers.
easier to
I've
set
tried
up
it.
because the sticks are a pain in the ass.
Yes.
Yeah, and so
I've
then
tried
it's like, and then you're just trying to be nice and gentle.
So
and one of the things with
does anybody make a stubby that goes in here that would just give you a little nub to like, oh, you already have it.
my girlfriend,
Ooh.
my girlfriend said it's a little easier. Like she put the sticks on and she did it without it because clearly the Mavic 3 doesn't
Chuck,
has a
you
hole.
just did it right there.
She was able to
We
do
just need a screw-on thumb cup. A screw-on thumb
Yes,
cup.
that's all we need.
And you could even put one on that you could slip over the top of your thumb.
Well, what would be really cool
And,
is like these. If you had something shorter than this, you wouldn't have to take them off when you store it. It'd be like
Right.
That's what I'm
right,
talking
exactly.
about. You would have the screw end, and then
Yep.
sitting on top of that would just be the thumb pad.
yes, just
And
this,
you
the
just
top
screw it
section
straight
here,
in.
just the pad, but much shorter. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I
That'd
was
be-
thinking something
that would be
like,
awesome.
Let's say like the size of a dime. You put a screw on it, and then your thumb goes like this, and it literally is like going to be.
all right,
what?
machinist friends in the chat, come on, somebody hook us up.
Yeah. Okay.
I was gonna look to see if there's a little little screw thing to go into the Mini 3, and then you can do it, and it's.
We
smooth.
can always go to the
'Cause I think
hardware
there's a
store
little
and get a
heavy.
couple of freaking screws that are the right metric thread and just thread them in there and call it a day.
They,
All right, guys, I gotta run and cook dinner.
And
but,
I got my
it's a
daughter's
pleasure
already
seeing everybody.
traipsing up and down the hallways, like It's time for
text
my
you.
shower. So with
Bill?
that being said, we're going to throw it around the room. Let everybody say goodbye. First, I'm going to start with Angel.
All right, everybody. Thank you for the follow. Love, I'm always trying to get on every week to see the gang. So it's always good to be on here. And if you got a chance to follow, great. And we'll just keep putting out some more videos. I got some New Orleans videos and some other videos I'll be putting out when I get the chance. So
Very cool.
Thank you all and have a good one.
And Bob.
Thanks, everyone. I really enjoy this little respite of reality for me, and I'm sure enjoying it. If anybody knows where a single battery is, please contact me. But other than that, everybody keep enjoying life.
Sweet. Chuck.
Phil, thanks for having me on, and guys in the chat, thanks a lot for tuning in. It was fun tonight.
Yeah, it was really
I'm more
good.
happy, Chuck, because I haven't flown this yet. We'll see if I'm still happy, Chuck, after I fly.
You'll
this
be
thing.
happy. You'll be
After
happy.
a couple of firmware updates, you'll be like, oh no, hell with this. Ah.
Well, it should get better.
All
It
right.
starts off all
Let's
right.
check back next week.
Yes.
Check
And
back next week.
Next week, I should have mine. It should already be updated, and I'm going to have a flight in. So maybe I'm going to do one of those videos. Y'all got to hold me to it. Everybody that's still, the 14 people that are still here, okay, 18 people that are still here. Yeah, 14, because 4 of us are them, or us. Anyway, so 13 people now. So yes, hold me to it and tell me I need to do a review of the Mini 3 Pro. For once, because I always talk about it, but I actually don't ever do the videos. With that being said, please tune in next week. Live long and prosper. We'll see you next week.
All right. Good stuff,
Good,
gentlemen.
good. Thank you,
Well,
guys. I just
you-
wanted to say
Stuff.
thanks.
Go home.
Hey, these things are
Go home.